In an era when teenagers could slay zombies and steal cars on screen but couldn't legally buy a bottle of cough syrup, a major question hit the US Supreme Court. Should violent video games be treated like cigarettes and alcohol, restricted from minors by law? This question wasn't just about digital entertainment, it was about where society draws the line between protection and censorship. As video games grew in popularity and pushed artistic and technological boundaries, lawmakers began to ask whether this new medium needed new rules, especially when it came to children. By the mid 2000s, violent video games were under intense cultural scrutiny. In the wake of school shootings and moral panics, politicians and advocacy groups claimed games like Grand Theft Auto and Mortal Kombat were fueling aggression in minors. California passed a 2005 law that banned the sale or rental of video games to anyone under 18, requiring clear labeling and threatening fines to retailers. The video game industry, represented by the Entertainment Merchants Association, quickly challenged the law, arguing that it violated First Amendment rights and unfairly singled out video games while other forms of media with similar content remained untouched. The case, Brown v. Entertainment Merchants Association, made its way to the U.S. Supreme Court, where the justices considered whether the government had the power to restrict minors' access to violent content. During oral arguments, several justices questioned whether California had presented convincing evidence that video games cause real harm. In a 7-2 decision, the court struck down the law. Justice Scalia, writing for the majority, declared that video games were protected under the First Amendment and likened violent games to long-standing violent literature, from the Odyssey to grim fairy tales. The decision set a powerful precedent. Video games, like books and movies, are an art form entitled to constitutional protection, and attempts to censor them, no matter how well intentioned, must meet the highest legal standards.